It's your girl, Bougie Boy.
Yo, it's OSG Breezer.
It's DJ Dub,
You're on with lit.
Yeah, you on with Litlifestyle podcast.
and if you see me in the street, say what up.
First bidder, $10. Because he thought it was a Nike jacket.
We live? Look, this just how the shit goes sometimes, y'all.
Bruh. OSG Breezer in this motherfucker, you feel me?
DJ Dub J23.
Team Adidas.
Alright.
And I'm Elon Wick. Welcome.
It's lit. Literally.
Literally.
What's been going on this week? Ladies and gents. Brownies.
Between the brownies and that cat?
Don't we eat brownies?
Shoot. We lit.
Nah, man. She ain't had that. Just me. I just had all of it.
Nope.
Wait, just you ate all that?
Yeah. Just me.
No good.
Plenty good. Bill, what you got going on this week, man?
Oh, shoot.
In the studio, you know, the recording there.
In the studio?
Uh-oh.
What you doing in the studio?
I wasn't
man?
in there. My cousin was.
Oh, I'm about to say.
I know, I
shoot,
saw
no.
your Snapchat. You sitting right there. You sitting right there.
It's all your beans right here.
I know, right?
Just spill it.
But anyway, yeah, I ain't had too much going on.
Oh, man.
You ain't went to Jamaica or nothing this week?
That's
Peru?
next week.
Oh, next week.
I ain't got too much going on.
Boss, what you had going on this week?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. That's
Well, the
cool.
awkward silence was off. That awkward silence was off the chain.
Hey, y'all, how a dolphin get high? How a dolphin get high?
My lip kicking in.
Seaweed. I quit.
Oh my God.
I quit. Go ahead. What your week was like?
I wasn't even saying nothing. That's how I know him.
We ain't did nothing all week.
No.
Well, tell us about the new the things you signed to and the lipstick and all that. What's up, man? Let's know what's
See that
up.
on Instagram. Please tell me, because I might buy some stuff.
Spill your beans.
Oh, my
Spill her
contract's
beans,
still under
man.
negotiation. Nah, I mean, seriously, the brand got a lot of stuff going on. Like, I got contracts coming left and right. I'm in my DMs. I just signed a Dior Brooks Cosmetics. They actually want to extend me for a little longer than the original contract. So
2 weeks instead of one.
right. Right. It's kind of weird you say that because the first contract was only for 3 days. So no, literally, it was for a commercial shoot. So the contract was just stated, we had to do certain things for 3 days. But yeah, I got a lot of crazy things in the works that I don't want to even speak on.
Fine.
Just-
Fine. Well, who we got in
just
the
can't
building? Why are you here?
Because you asked me to be here.
I ain't asked you to be here.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes down. Can
Hello,
you
somebody.
please be on
What you
our
got
show?
going on? Who are you?
So my name is Elondia. That's my government name, but the folks out here in these streets call me Lonnie. I am the
In the
owner and
streets?
operator. I'm the owner and operator of Elon Wick. It is a natural soy candle company. You see right here, hazelnut coffee's on the table. Yeah, that's one of my favorite scents. And since we're talking about, being lit and lit lifestyle,
Hey.
the only thing that America gets lit on is coffee.
Yeah.
Just saying.
That's
so
true.
let's go ahead and keep it, keep a mellow environment with the coffee. I ain't want to do too much. People got allergies. Ain't nobody allergic to coffee. Okay.
I might be. You never know.
You not. You
never
not.
know.
I used to work with him. He's not. He's not.
I ain't never had a job.
He's not.
I'm a gangster.
I about to say, so you used to be a rapper?
Listen.
Nah, we used to work together at the airport.
just teasing.
Yeah.
That was a good time. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all
Yeah.
a secret about the airport. Hey, you fly for free if you work at the airport. So.
Yeah, we had fun. We had fun. He trained me, actually.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he actually trained me. But I lasted longer than him.
I got a couple questions.
Let's just go ahead and put that out there.
I really got a couple questions, man.
No, it was before this Rico Suave curl pattern he got going on. It was before. Matter of fact, what tattoo was that you had got? It was your neck tattoo?
Probably.
Yeah, he had got that when he was there. So I was there. I lived through that and fussed at him about it because they made no sense to me.
So, Dub J, how was your week?
Everybody know Breezer. She be mad because everybody know Breezer.
Yeah, ain't nothing too much
Hey, you know
going
her?
I'm
on.
not one of those
The
chicks.
basic. You know her?
Okay.
No.
How your ball spot coming on?
It's barely coming.
It's
Everybody
sit
probably
by
show
him.
everybody knows Breezer.
Can we rearrange? Because I can't sit by here. Let's go. I'm going to laugh the whole time.
That what you supposed to do?
Okay,
Say
cool.
lit.
Nah, fuck that shit. We're gonna turn up. So where did
Yeah,
Elon
let's-
Wick come from? How did it all start? Come about
As far as the name or the company itself?
the name.
Okay, so my name is Elondia. Elon means strong, Dia means light and spirit. So it wasn't too difficult for me to
Yeah.
just switch Dia to Wick because, you know, the
Can't
candle
lie, yeah.
can't stay lit without a wick.
What is a wick?
A wick is the cotton stick that the fire goes on.
That shit sound like a rhyme. You sure you wasn't a rapper?
Listen. You had told me back in the day that I wasn't a rapper, so I let it
Yeah,
go. He had
yeah.
crushed my whole spirit.
it was a
But
rap.
What you have? Never mind.
was
so
a
the
rap.
wick is made, it's lead free because some wicks, you know, they have lead in it, so it's a lot of toxins. So this is all cotton. It's all natural with soy wax, so there's no issue with your lungs, your kids' lungs, your pets' lungs, your air filter in your house. It's lit. It's healthy.
Okay, so how did the company come about?
Company came about really out of nowhere through a dream. I spent way too much money on candles. Maybe for the past 6-7 years. I used to go to that one store that sells candles and like soap and lotion and stuff. But then I had realized that the wax wasn't good, so I just decided to start making them, right? It was just an idea. I never went to the craft store and bought the kit. So when I had a dream,
Ooh, shots fired. Getting by the kid. Pow, pow. Insert shots here.
mute. So I went to bed one night, woke up after a dream. I was selling something at the Black Heritage Festival, and I had on like a yellow and blue dashiki. And it was just really weird because, again, I worked at a medical office. I used to work at Optum Orthopedics. Okay.
Why she shooting it up?
No, I love my job. I love my job. Because it funded this in the beginning. So, you know, I ain't got nothing but love for, you know, orthopedics and the patients. But I had this dream, and I woke up, and I was like, okay, I'm going to start making candles. So then I went to the craft store, right? I went to Hobby Lobby with $35 and a 40% off coupon. That's important.
I love you. Shout
That's
out
important.
to
Shout out to Hobby Lobby. And I would go there every Tuesday. That's when they get shipment.
Yeah.
The one right there on Abercord, I would go every single Tuesday. It got so bad they had to up their inventory on the stuff that I would buy because I would clean them all the way out. It was bad. Until I got it right. And that was October 2015. February 2016, I was at the Black Heritage Festival with my yellow and blue dashiki selling the candles. And I had the logo that I dreamt about on my table. And so here I am. Almost 3 years later, still selling candles. So if you have a dream, go for it. You know what I'm saying?
Martin Luther Elani.
It's Sunday. It's Sunday, so I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. I don't know who believe, but I believe. And so if God shows you something in a dream, you better go for it. My dad's a pastor. Amen. Hey, Daddy.
Yes.
I know you see me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You going to act like you don't be posting gospel
I
music
just
on your
left from
snaps?
church. When I got here, before I had this drink, I was in
I
church.
can't stand him. I can't stand him in real life.
Nah, see, I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? Like, I feel like if like I get high and drink and like have sex with a lot of females,
Wait.
I don't feel like I'm not gonna be able to get in heaven because I did that. True. I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh, God.
So let's say you got a pastor,
Story time.
and the pastor preaching to like 50 people, and he leading 50 people to Jesus, right? Then he go to heaven, and I got a lot of my homies with me. I done got them to come to church too. You never know, because they sit down. He go to church and he goes too. Down. I want to do what he do. So when we get to heaven, you think God going to be like, oh, nah, bro, you brought these people to me, but you be fucking hoes, so I can't let them come in. No, he going to let us in too, my nigga. We know what we supposed to be doing. We just
Anybody
have to
else
fuck hoes. Y'all tripping.
I see what you're saying.
Okay. All right.
I'm just saying,
little
bro,
bit.
God not just going to be like, no, just because you did this, bro. And I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing on this end. I'm leading people to him, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, he got a sense of humor too.
Sure do, because Lord knows candles was not in my plan
For real?
at all. Like, What? Candles? Like, who does that?
For real.
Everybody else is doing
Why
hair.
do
They're
it
doing
then?
lashes. They're doing waist trainers, stuff like that. And here I am, out of nowhere. Okay, candles.
Let's talk about it. I want you to picture this title. Okay. Fear God and keep your promise. What do the notes look like under that?
Fear God and keep your promise.
Oh.
It would be me because I take notes when I'm in church, right? And I put little capital letters.
This is
little
one of your
bubbles.
notes.
Yeah. This is. Is it one of my notes?
It is.
Oh my God. Okay.
You don't know what
so,
we got.
I sure don't. I need to look at my Instagram
Yeah.
feed. But
Now
anyway.
we shooting.
No, this would be one of those times where it's like, if you break a promise, that's gonna be on your conscience. You're gonna feel guilty about it. That you're supposed to fulfill it. You're supposed to do what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to do what you were told to do. And there's a whole I don't know if it's a scripture. Sorry, Daddy. I don't know if it's just an old school cliche. Obedience is greater than sacrifice. So if you got to be obedient to your journey, obedient to your dream, obedient to your promise. I'm scared, okay? Because we know, we done seen some stuff in the world. We done, I don't know. I'm pretty sure everybody done been raised in the church. We know, we done seen some stuff. We done heard some stuff.
Yeah.
I'm afraid. I don't want to give up candles because when I thought I wanted to give it up, some stuff had flipped upside down in my life. So, yeah, I'm going to continue to fear God and keep my promise. So I'm going to keep making candles till he say stop. So that's what my notes look like. Keep it going.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
I ain't had no more now.
No. Look, so also...
Scared straight.
Wait, I just lost one about it. Okay, so also one of her notes. I'm gonna bring Breeze back into this real quick.
From Lord.
One of her notes is date a church girl.
Baby.
Define the difference. Is there a difference? So I don't go to church every Sunday, right?
that right?
So is there a difference
I didn't go
between
this Sunday.
me and you? Because I'm gonna say date you a bougie boss, and you gonna say date you a church girl.
Listen, a lot
What's the
of church girls are bougie.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. But I don't necessarily think there's a difference, like morals. Morals
Yeah.
is what matters,
Yeah.
regardless if you go to church every Sunday. I don't get to attend church every Sunday because I work, I work in the cell phone industry, so I'm stuck working crazy shifts.
What's a church girl? You talking about a church going girl or a preacher's?
Like a
daughter?
PK.
Oh, you're not about to do that.
It's a
That's
difference.
what You're not about
to do that.
It's a
Oh, you mean like a
difference.
preacher's kid? I
talk
can speak
about
to
it.
being a preacher's
It's
kid.
different.
Okay.
It
So
sure is.
I don't really think being a preacher's kid really has anything to do with being different. No, really. Some people, they rebel. You know what I'm saying? My dad didn't become a minister until I was 21. So my childhood was just like everybody else's childhood. I never snuck out of the house. I never had to do anything crazy. First of all, I live in FM. I live way too far out to be doing anything crazy. What you hooing about? You talking about your life?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know some church girls. Well, I mean,
We had this
pastors'
discussion
daughters.
before. We're not gonna put them
No,
out there. Not
that's
today.
one.
We had this discussion. But no, I don't think there's really a difference. It just depends on what you know. If you're gonna sit there and obey your parents, you're gonna obey your parents.
Yeah.
If you're gonna stick true, have integrity, and stick to what you know is right as a woman,
Yeah.
then you're gonna do that. I'm not really with the ones like, oh, my dad's a preacher, I couldn't live my life, so I'm about to be out here
Turned on.
turned up all the time. After a while, that stuff gets old. Real
Never gets
quick.
old. Not right now. Lit till I quit.
About to TM that.
Lit.
Right.
That's the new one. So
I
church.
don't think there's a
Lit
difference.
till I quit,
No
bro.
difference.
We're gonna have a little coffin under that shit.
You done dated your church girl?
Have I did a church girl?
Jabba.
Of course. There are plenty of church girls. The
Adam.
best ones.
Adam.
I don't care. Make sure y'all go
Not
check
at
the show.
her.
I'm at her.
At all of them.
At all of them. No, ain't no shame in my game. You feel me? They're the best ones.
How so? They're the best ones.
Cause, man, cause I like the game. See,
It's a
with
thrill.
Try to be
it's
sneaky,
the,
but
yeah,
It's
you
a
know what I'm
thrill.
saying? It's that
It's a
thrill.
thrill.
Like, hurry up, I gotta be the church in the morning. Oh shit! Turn around.
Who got church at 1 o'clock?
I'm trying to
the
say
late
you.
service.
Oh, church in the morning. So, you know, what
I
I'm saying?
get out at 1:15, no later than
get out like
1:15. I'm
2:30.
hungry at 12:45. Anybody got church at 1? My
I
God.
can't call it.
I don't get church at like 2 o'clock, 2:30.
What's the next note, Precious?
DJ Dolce church be Niggas be like, what's great?
So yeah, I mean, your infamous hashtag, change your atmosphere. Let's talk about how that came about. I mean, I think it's probably obvious to the viewers and stuff, but I want you to talk about it. Change your atmosphere.
Okay. So one of my favorite books to read, and I keep forgetting the author, was Soul Detox.
Okay.
I read that, I think, in 2012. And that kind of kicked off the whole, like, letting go of stuff, even down to, like, music. You know, if you want to change your life, listen to what you're... Or change what you're listening to, change what you're talking about, change people you're around. Not necessarily like no new friends, changing all your friend circle. You ain't got to do all that, but just kind of go outside your box a little bit, evolve as a person. It's okay to let go of some old stuff, to pick on some new stuff, and you'll see your own personal growth. And so change your atmosphere. That kind of came from that, you know, because a candle, say, for example, you know, you go to your cousin Pookie in them house or whatever, it smell like Pookie.
Hey, I got a couple of
Is that your nickname?
Why his name can't be Bill or something?
Your cousin Bill.
Sherm.
So if you want to go to your cousin Bill's house and it smells
Sabrina.
like mothballs.
Yeah.
So if it smells like mothballs, you know, toenails, whatever, the candle's going to change the atmosphere, okay? This is a little behind candle.
Yeah, and it's
And the
potent.
whole room smells like hazelnut coffee.
potent, yeah.
But I do that on purpose because I don't like fake scented candles. So I make mine the way I like mine.
Very strong, too.
Walmart just be for the mood.
Yeah.
Those are bad candles.
Yeah, them little tea candles.
That's blasphemy, okay? We don't speak those names in here. Okay?
Those need too, bro.
We don't speak those names in here.
The Walmart candles like Lil Uzi, and these candles like Lil Wayne.
That's love. That's love, my dog. I just thought about that.
Wait on my comeback.
Cause you got two. Sometimes when you in the club, you don't really want to hear J. Cole or nothing. Like, you want to hear
I like
country.
J. Cole.
In the club, you want to hear that Uzi. But I'm ready to hit something. You know, I want to pull the Walmart candle.
No,
You feel me?
Quick little.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Go ahead, continue. My bad.
Hey, why I had to have something else?
I thought you were still reading your notes.
I don't want to sit here and read my notes.
Why
Keep
not?
going. We have a conversation.
What we have a conversation about?
Anyway, so you brought up a book, and I one of your books that you read was The Wait. Right? How'd that inspire you? If anybody want to know about The Wait, that's the book from Megan Good and her husband.
they're such a beautiful couple.
They are
Devon
beautiful
Franklin. Yeah, they're such a beautiful couple. I didn't finish the book, and I didn't stay true to the wait. That's all. But it's a really good book. Even if you take out the celibacy part, just about dating and just learning more about yourself, if you just read the beginning, maybe the first 3 chapters, you're just like, dang, I need to check myself. Like, maybe I'm not that suitable. So it's
She was
helpful.
honest. She said she didn't stay true to the way.
So is this for dudes and?
Why not?
It's
Yeah.
for what?
Yeah, it's so they both, I think what the husband wrote it. Yeah, Devon wrote it, but it was based off of their relationship and how they got started. But it's not just geared towards women. You know what I'm saying? Because there are guys out there that aren't really trying to
That shit weak.
collect bones
shit
every
weak.
day.
Niggas don't be trying to collect no bones. I can't get in a relationship with you if your pussy weak. I just can't.
Wait a minute. That's not
That's not what we're talking about. It's talking about, okay, so.
wait.
Yeah,
No,
you
wait, you waiting. You been celibate, so you gonna spend all the time,
then
and
find
then
out.
you get them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all get off the boat, and you just like, what? Wait, all the time with this shit. You feel me?
so let me
Then
ask you
now,
this.
Now, guess what? Now you gonna go cheat. Now you gonna do this, that, and the third. You feel me? When the whole time you could already knew up front, like, shit. Oh nah, you feel me? You know you cool and all, but.
So you don't ever want to take time to get to know the person, Bree?
Because at the end of the day, me getting to know you is cool, but when we get to arguing and all that, that's not gonna help me. What's gonna help me is you being like, nah. So you
about
so
to
you
reach out
mad?
to a couple
you
of his
just sitting
exes and find
just
this
like
out.
this wide open.
Yeah.
I'm looking like, yeah, I'm still mad. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. People got to be for real with themselves, bro. Like
That's
all that
true.
shit sound good. Let me get to know you. Let me take you to Carrabba's. You feel me? All that shit is cool. You feel me?
I like to eat.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta feed me,
But
okay?
one of these days, you feel me? I need to see what's going on. And this on point and this on point, it's cool. I know we get into anything. You feel me? We good. We getting argue with my girl and she know I'm coming with it. And she mad and I just whipped that motherfucker out like.
Let's get it.
You feel me? And she in her head like, damn, that shit yeah. All that mad shit. You know what I'm saying? For real. Y'all bullshit, man.
I'm sorry. I'm not.
But I didn't finish the book. It's still on my headboard.
How the book got on your headboard?
I have a bookshelf on my headboard.
My bad.
Yeah, you tried it. Okay, he tried it.
Wait, I gotta understand the books on the headboard.
Yeah, no, I have a bookshelf. My headboard is a bookshelf. Thank you.
We gonna try.
Okay.
Oh,
You tried so hard. It's okay.
oh man.
Fine. Hey, them brownies looking good. Y'all want one of these shits? Y'all want them more? Oh,
I'm good. I'm good.
Matter of fact, we'll go to a break. We'll be right back. Y'all can't see these shit. OG reserved.
Litlifestyle podcast is brought to you by Vital Consumption's Bulletproof. It's one of the most healthiest energy drinks with none of those shaky, jittery feelings, nor will you crash at the most inconvenient time. The company donates 5 cents of every can to the Fisher House Foundation in support of the military troops. Stop by your local store and pick you up a can. It's lit. That man, y'all recording for real. Y'all playing. We back.
You back? Yeah.
We back. We back. We back. We back. We back. He doing the booty shoulder. Booty shoulder. Booty shoulder. Booty shoulder.
We back. You feel me?
We back.
Breeze on the ones and twos. I'm moving this shit up for DJ Dudge 23.
Appreciate it, bro.
You feel me? Hey, hey, hey.
Booty shoulder. Booty shoulder.
Hey.
Booty shoulder.
You got $5 in your pocket. Put your hands up, motherfucker. Hey. Hey. We'll get you something for the ball. I sound a lot better if you get drunk. You hear me? Now, what's up, man?
Bruno is like hair goals. I'm sorry.
Oh.
On a
Bruno?
good twist out day.
I ain't hair goals.
Look.
On a good twist out day. Those don't
I saw
come
my hair
often.
look up under here, so I understand.
These ain't Bruno, y'all, these ain't hair goals?
Well, I'm going to talk about you in a minute. I told you I was going to talk about you.
You sure?
What
Fine.
did you do? Did you do the sponge or you went through and what did you do?
Nah, those individual twists right there.
Nah, this is sponge. You hear me?
Ain't no
I
sponge
had
did
sponge
that.
in my beard, too. That shit was looking just like this.
What happened?
Y'all was going to talk about me, so I took a
Oh,
shot.
I'm glad.
Wow, why you worried about that?
Sure was.
Ain't for talking about, look, I got mains and all that shit. Yeah, no. I think I'm really got me. They have a shirt with you. What is it? Low means.
Oh, man. Not low man.
It was special. It's real special.
That nigga Bill stupid, bro. I keep calling that nigga Bill.
Never mind.
Anyway, so what about the Grammys, man?
Shoot, I know.
Y'all ready to kick into the Grammys.
I would
but
blow
ain't-
Jay-Z won all them down awards, bro. I was like, I ain't want this nigga to win nothing.
Bruno won album of the year.
Oh,
He
Jay-Z
did.
didn't win nothing. I'm tripping.
You a hater.
That's just how we going.
You a hater.
That's just how we gonna come into this. We just gonna.
Such a hater.
Okay. Let's get down to the nitty gritty then. Shit.
All I gotta say is damn.
Let's make sure the folks understand that's 70 trumps 30 all day long. 70% versus 30% will always trump. No matter how you, what the category is. 70
I don't
over
know what
30
you're talking about, viewers.
always trumps.
Basic
talking about.
math.
Basic math,
Basic
right?
math.
Just
70,
basic math.
30 what, bro?
70% of the voting voters, should I say?
Mm-hmm.
Do it one time. Do it one time.
My palm's black. I got tattoos in my palms.
Okay, so
You
use
know
my
what?
palms then.
my shit different than
And then there was Breeze.
You feel me? I got tattoos in my hands.
Let's just be real. Let's politic this thing.
But guess what, though? If you're into music, right, guess what you got to realize about music? Why are you doing it? It's cool. What you doing it for, that's cool. But you got to remember, this is the music business. So in conducting a business, you got to know how to market and how to corner your market. At the end of the day, you got to figure out who are you marketing to. You might want to market to whoever, but who's actually going to buy your music? Who's actually going to listen to your music?
Oh, that's business
If
all
you
around.
know
though.
that, if you know it's going to be between 15 and 25-year-olds and they're going to be white, then that's who you market. It don't matter what you're doing it for. If you don't want to do it for sales, then cool. I don't feel like Jay-Z want to do it for sales.
But
He
can
did
I-
it for the culture.
Can I
agree.
ask this
And that's
question
cool.
though?
I agree with that.
Because
But
you
he
know,
wasn't finna get.
because even though Kendrick Lamar targets us, Becky, Billy, and Bob and them, they're at the concerts. They buy his albums too, and they're screaming the N-word like it's nothing. Even though Kendrick's target audience is not them. So can that
But that's what I'm
Can
saying.
we equate that? Because didn't he win something?
You got to be safe. If you're an artist these days, if you safe, you winning. You Drake, he's safe. When Drake walks in, are you scared of Drake?
Not at all.
No. If Kendrick walk in here, are you scared of Kendrick?
Right. No. Jay-Z holds threat.
I might be a little shaky from Compton. I might be a little shaky.
If the game or YG or something come in here, you gonna be thinking, you feel me?
I'm over there in the corner.
Are they ever nominated for Grammys? No. And that's cool. They obviously not going for that market because he was.
I agree that I don't think Jay was there because he expected to win a bunch of Grammys. I definitely think that. I think because there was 8, it's like I gotta show my face. You know, he agreed not to stop the boycott and all that good stuff. So let me show my face. I don't think that these people are gonna give it to me, but I'm here. I ain't going nowhere.
Even though they wore all black.
I'm here, and I ain't going nowhere.
I think they did a soda boycott wearing all black, though. I thought that was cute.
Did you peep it?
I peeped everything.
Did you
honey.
peep it?
I'm in business.
Who
I
got
peeped
on all
all
black?
of
You have
it.
to understand that there's always something
And Blue
with
Ivy
them
had on
too.
that white, just like if
Hello.
you
Who
listen.
had on all black?
Blue Ivy
You
and them
gotta-
fruit snacks.
You have to understand that
wanted
there's
fruit
always a
snacks.
point with
I didn't
them.
actually see it.
There's always a
didn't
point
see the
with them.
Nah.
I didn't either. I
All
saw it on
black head to
Instagram.
toe.
I did. I was in the studio. You feel me?
Y'all know who
Right.
Alicia Cara is? That was the best new artist.
Isn't that the girl that won for like 3 years in a row? How you still knew?
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah. I think her new song was in like 2015.
She's having to defend her award big time because a lot of people are hating on the fact that she won, and they believe SZA should have taken it home. But
She should have.
she put in just as much work as everybody else feels they put in much work. So,
But
what
she
do you
won
do?
before,
She
didn't
should've
she,
won.
though? So how you still knew? You know?
Because she never got her chance. So it's like, fuck it, man.
No,
Put me in there.
but she won already. That's
Well,
the
she out the way
point.
now. Fuck it.
I know, right?
Not even.
won.
I know it's gotta come a little harder.
Yeah.
It is what it
I feel
is.
like Khalid should have won though. He had a bigger hit than everybody.
Okay,
And that hit was out for a long time before it really hit the radio.
He should have won best
Yeah.
artist.
Kendrick won the best new the rap song for Humble. I thought Cardi B was gonna win it.
Yeah, I feel like Cardi B should have won that
I
one.
really thought she was gonna win that one.
Because that's crossover too.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah,
hands
that's-
and my palms, both our palms agree with that one.
I'm looking at my hands like, what?
For real. That's true. I feel like she should have won that one too.
So if we dissect every single, we don't have to do every single category, but if we like go through some of the main categories, let's pick our own winners.
All
I
right.
fuck what the people said. You know, let's do our own thing.
Whoever,
Can we do the nominees? Because again, I ain't watch it.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
ain't talking about
if we gotta figure out,
said
you know, who
don't
should have been
23.
nominated,
Yeah.
let's do
to
our
know
own
before I
shit.
throw out a
You know what I'm
name.
saying? This is a lifestyle podcast.
That's the
Fuck
flame
your
lane
shit.
for this week, bro.
Yeah.
Our votes flame lane, bro. Y'all agree with us, y'all don't. Hey, make sure y'all subscribe. Hit the subscribe button.
Please do.
And Litlifestyle, you feel me?
Please do. You ready?
Niggas still
You ready, okay?
looking up.
Do I need to be the announcer? Come on, we gonna be the announcer. We got on our ball dresses.
Okay.
Who is it?
So for album of the year was Bruno Mars.
We got to read the thing. Come on, let's do
Oh,
it.
For album of the year,
We want to jump on album of the year?
I'm presenting the
All right.
award.
Album of the year.
I'm presenting the award.
The nominees for Album of the Year are
that's a charge.
24 Karat Magic, Bruno Mars.
y'all even clap? Okay. Awaken My Love by Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino.
Cut the beat. 444.
The
Jay-Z.
block is hot. I mean,
Disrespectful. So disrespectful.
Go ahead.
you could have just had a paper bag
Melodrama
balling
by
up.
Lord. You interrupted my moment.
And the final nominee, Damn by Kendrick Lamar.
All right.
So y'all thought she won.
What's going on?
444. Okay, I'm biased.
Wow.
444.
I really
Why?
think he should have, because it's not every day that you would get an album that a black
Okay.
man is being transparent about family,
Wake me
reconciliation,
up when this shit
love.
over.
Got you, bros.
This is why he got problems. But it's not every day that you go see that. And I think that's a beautiful thing. I think it spoke to not only his generation, but our generation. This is why he got so many problems in life. But I think it was a beautiful thing. And even though he didn't necessarily target everyone, we felt it because I'm a black chick, she a black chick. But y'all know, as black men, y'all got some issues that y'all got to deal with and stuff that y'all have within yourselves.
Who won? Bruno Mars, right? Can I be honest?
Bruno won.
I am biased, right? Listen, I'm a Jay-Z fan, and y'all know I believe Digga should have brought home an album. I mean, a Grammy. But I will say, if you think about this category, and you think about that it's the Grammys, right?
Oh, yeah, he did.
And you think about
Yeah.
the well-roundedness of this, and you think about the audience of this.
I need a free
Which
candle for that.
album in this category touches everybody without any
24
controversy,
24
without worrying about any racism or whatever,
Okay.
without segregating yourselves and boxing yourselves in? Which album does that?
Bruno did make the world shake a little
For a
bit.
fact, bro. So next, cut Jay-Z
Bruno
off.
Mars.
What's next?
And I'm a Jay fan. Clearly, you know, I
Bro, Jay album wasn't hard, bro.
listen, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go ahead and go to the.
All right, can I ask you one question? One question, 3 answers.
Can you stop rolling out Grammy moments?
One
Please,
answer, 3
'cause
questions.
I'm
3
already
questions.
exhausted.
I mean, 1 question, 3 answers.
Go ahead.
Hold on.
Name
I'm
3 songs
farsighted.
off 444.
Oh, now
Right
you know
now.
I can
Name
that
3
shit.
songs.
The OJ story, 444, and Family Feud.
All right. Took like 3
I
minutes,
listened to it.
bro.
I listened to it.
3 minutes, bro.
I listened to it, then I
Shit,
unsubscribed from
no.
Tidal, all because I was only listening to
Shout out to Tidal.
4444 and Lemonade. Also too, auto
up.
payment is off the chain, so
I still
unsubscribe.
subscribe, just so you know.
She's a real fan.
Yeah,
okay?
subscribe because
I'm
I'm
a
on
seasonal
Tidal
fan.
too. So, make sure y'all go pick up that Poor Soul on Tidal. Y'all fuck
Make
with
sure you
Tidal.
spell it the way Tidal got it on there.
Yeah, Tidal fuck it
P-
up. But still, this type of OG reserve.
That's
Wait.
what happens when you don't
Hold
don't fuck with Jay-Z
Hold on, he
and you want to put your shit on a platform.
And he's still making money off of you.
I'm making money off him too. Appreciate it, Jay. Send me a chain, man. Let's get it.
Next category.
Best new artist.
All right, we're gonna let y'all do it. Best new artist. Go ahead.
Best new artist.
Okay.
You can do it.
The first one is Alicia Carr.
You gonna read it like that? Or you gonna be
He sound professional.
upper echelon? Okay, go ahead.
He got
Little-
he got to put up the top.
You gotta act like you at your job.
Right,
Put your customer service voice on.
Okay, how y'all doing today? Second one we got.
You gotta tell a corny joke.
So y'all heard the one about the dog in the tree? Stop.
And go ahead.
All right, for the second one we got Lil Uzi Vert, Julia Michaels,
OSG Reed.
Khalid, and Za.
And Czar.
No, Za.
Oh,
SZA.
SZA. Oh, that too.
I was like,
SZA, my bad.
Out of who not say him again? I was high,
SZA.
bro.
Khalid,
Uh-huh.
Julia Michaels, Lil Uzi Vert, and Alicia Carr.
Yeah, SZA.
yeah.
Yeah. I said Lil Uzi Vert.
But we gotta think like, cause I ain't gonna lie, like a lot
Let's
of
compare and
people,
contrast now. You say little.
a lot of people know SZA in our culture, but a lot of people
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, that's why.
Like I had a job a long time ago. I found I was working there, but I asked like it was like a manager. She was like she probably was like maybe 30. It was an older white lady, and I was like, yeah, I'm about to me and my partner, we about to go try it for Meat Mill, for the what's it called? And she was like, who's Meat Mill? And I was like, bro, you know what Meat Mill is? And I was like, well, Ray Ross, his boss. You know what Ray Ross is? She was like, who is that? I was like, bro, this is a 30-year-old white lady. And she cool. She don't know who Rick Ross is. I said, well, he be with Jay-Z. I ain't gonna lie. And she was like, oh, yeah, I know who that is. Talking about Beyonce's husband. I was like, what the fuck? That's how they look at the culture. You feel me? That shit crazy, bro. So they probably don't
That's
know SZA
impactful
like
right
that.
there.
I mean,
what
but
you
we
just
don't
said.
know.
Yeah. I mean, that shit was real.
I don't
ain't
know
gonna
any
lie.
country artists outside of Shania Twain, Faith Hill, Tim McGraw, which is her husband,
Yeah.
the Dixie Chicks. Come on.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta appeal
And
to
then what's the dude on the Voice? The what's
I
his?
know.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Vance.
No.
No, boo. That's not it.
Shout out my nigga Vance. You know?
Damn, it's going to hit. I know
You
you're talking
know,
about
Blake,
that guy.
Blake,
Shelton.
something. Yeah,
Blake
yeah, yeah.
Shelton.
Jamal
Outside of
Bynes.
that, that's
Him too.
Oh,
outside.
baby.
Outside of that, I don't know.
So you say Lil Uzi Vert.
Lil who?
Lucifer.
Lil Lucifer? Boy, you be down, dog. She saw the cattle, thought she was in hell, bro.
I said Lil Uzi Vert because the same reason why I said 24 for Bruno Mars, because you touch everybody. You know.
Oh, shit.
That's Timmy?
Yeah.
That's it.
Hey, Timmy.
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 Yo, I see Bougie has a tipped me off that blunt list. How about that? You feeling
Yeah.
Yes, Timmy.
You must be feeling better.
I'm feeling better, Timmy. What's up?
Brownies.
Yo.
Yo,
What up?
what y'all got going on, man?
You already know we had the
We
podcast, bro.
podcasting, Timmy.
Who the guest is? What's this goddamn bougie? Leave me alone.
You want to talk to the guest?
Who we got up there today, man?
My mama told me not to talk to strangers.
She said her mama told her not to talk to strangers.
Man, hey, listen. Don't have that guest goddamn being influenced by bougie. She probably sitting right by, ain't it?
She is. It's,
Man, get away from her. Please get away from her. She's a bad influence on you. Where's T Will at?
He ain't
He
here.
not here today.
Again? Oh, no. Hey, listen. We got to call 911. Call 911.
He been here 2 weeks, bro.
T Will, man.
It's his daughter's birthday.
Oh, yeah, it's his daughter's birthday.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
What happened, though,
man, I
bro?
thought it
What you
was
got
another-
going
I
on,
thought
bro?
it was another reason why he wasn't there.
What that was, my nigga?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all want me to say it on the podcast?
Oh, Lord.
What
What is
Want me
it?
to say it? Man, listen, man. I see T Will go out bad last night, man.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
T Will done went home with 2 big girls. they done took T Will to IHOP, ate the Waffle House. You know he be trying to eat right now. They done went and ordered a couple of number 2s on T Will, man. I thought that was the reason why he ain't showed up today.
With 2 big girls, bro?
Two of them, man. I'm talking about it's changing the way they walk and all type of things.
I think it's stupid, man.
Something wrong
They
with you.
around here wobbling and shit.
I don't know, man. Ain't no telling, bro.
Ain't no telling.
We got Lonnie up here, though.
for
She sell the candles.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Donnie,
Hey,
what kind of candles you got?
soy candles.
What the flavor is you got?
Oh my god. I got hazelnut coffee up here.
Lonnie, I need some nighttime candles. That sounds like breakfast.
I got some. Hit my website.
Ooh, flex.
Oh man, I done got a groupie line. That's a groupie line. Why you can't just tell me what's on there before I go look?
Why you just can't look and see what you can find?
Ooh,
You on the
shit.
podcast. You on the podcast. You gotta plug yourself.
Timmy, you doing too much.
You got clown, man.
I'm over here looking
We gotta call you back, bro.
Yeah, you
Hey,
got
but listen. Y'all might got a lot of friends, but remember now, y'all don't got no best friend Timmy.
don't have no best
You're right,
friend.
man. We ain't got no best friend, Timmy.
Bye, Timmy. Jesus.
Boy, hell, man. Oh, I got some shit going on. That boy trip.
You see my face?
Yeah. That's my face looking at them brownies over there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was saying Lil Uzi Vert because
They have nuts in them?
I hope not.
oh,
I'm allergic.
Wait, you can't be allergic.
nasty, bro.
Nah, what you saying, bro?
But yeah, I was saying Lil Uzi Vert because he was well rounded. He touched everybody. Not like
Ooh, my mama don't listen to Uzi.
so y'all ain't never
trying
heard a
to
Lil
tell
Uzi
you.
Vert song for.
First of all, no.
I don't know. Listen.
What's the next category,
I'm
bro?
trying to tell
I know
you.
y'all
No.
listen to Lil Uzi Vert.
What
song.
does he say that touches you?
No, I'm saying
Oh,
like
my
he
friend
touched
today.
everybody.
No, but I'm
not
lyric
touched like.
speaks to you.
Oh, his friends are dead.
What's the
Yeah,
next
all my friends are
category,
dead.
bro?
Oh, your friends are dead.
I don't know. I don't want to embarrass yourself, so we gotta go to the next.
We gonna put
We gotta go to the next one, Cause you on camera,
we got
bro.
time
You
for one more.
on camera,
Oh.
bro.
Best rap song.
Piped up, breezer.
Piped up.
Let us do the category. What you say?
I'm tired.
All right. The nominees are
Humble, Kendrick Lamar, Mike Will Made It, A+. It's A+, right? Okay.
Wait. Sassy by Rhapsody, Eric G.
No.
Bodak Yellow, Cardi B,
Ew.
Kodak Black, and Clenard. Whose name? We know him. We don't know him.
Oh, she
But
pushing buttons.
not.
Go ahead, you can do the next one. You can do the next one. I got the last one.
And Chase Me by Big Boy. and Killer Mike and Danger Mouse. All right, Killer Mike still making music. All right.
And then the final.
Go ahead, girl.
The last one. The story of OJ. Jay-Z and No ID.
Right.
That was a good video.
Drum
Dun,
roll,
dun, dun, dun.
please. Kodak Yellow.
I think Bodak Yellow is catchy.
Who won?
Cardi.
Oh, of course.
No, Cardi didn't win.
No, I'm just saying in my book.
Humble
she
won.
Oh,
Yeah,
Humble one.
Humble one.
Yeah, Humble one. Because they was
But-
he was out on commercials. He was on the NBA commercials and all that shit.
He did the Super Bowl. I mean, not Super Bowl, the NCAA championship.
Yeah, all that
I'm
shit.
going with Bodak Yellow, definitely. When you got Jennifer Lopez performing your song at her concert, Janet Jackson performing
on,
off.
the
Come
greatest.
on. Come on.
Auntie Janet
This
was
has
out
gotta be
there.
the best
It's up
rap
in the air
song.
between them two.
It's gotta be the best
But
rap
I think Cardi's song was catching, and you gotta look at everything else. All the charts she topped with that one song.
Here we
Cardi, she did her
go.
work,
Set
but at the
records.
same time, this
Here we
wasn't
go.
nothing new because Cardi been making music way before Love and Hip Hop too, right? Why
Oh,
you
yeah.
mad? You
Ain't
mad
your
because
bitch
they didn't
rented.
ask you to be on
Well,
Love and Hip Hop
shout out on
Atlanta?
that. They did ask me.
They did.
Yeah, to be
Why
for
you
real.
didn't go?
Nah, I'm
That's
a real
a
nigga.
shame.
You gotta throw Love and Hip Hop Savannah. I ain't from there. I ain't finna like I'm from there. I'm from the
Ain't
Pope.
from Atlanta, but you know.
Look, check me out. I got the Savannah.
I'm just saying, half the people in Atlanta ain't really from.
SAV 912 EV. I've been in the gym, you know. Oh, my bad. What happened?
So the sum of the Grammys.
Shirts.
The Grammys was kind of all over the place. So
Yeah, we was out talking to Fleet earlier too about the situation. Why is the Grammys though? Like, why does it matter? Like,
it's the upper echelon of
but why are we
it's
making it that?
the
Just like actors, you know, it's the
Oscars.
SAG Awards, the
But
Oscars.
Why?
It was here before you though.
So the neighborhood
you
awards,
just
what's
kinda-
the
you
awards
adopted
that's
it.
been? The neighborhood awards, stuff
Hood
like that.
Award.
The hood award.
But why is it cool? You get money for a
The
award?
same reason why the hood awards. is
it's
cool
that
as man.
recognition. It's the fact that you got a Grammy. That just makes
So what does
you.
the Grammy do?
It's the recognition. It just is what it is.
What does it do?
Because you even recognize just based off you being nominated. Fuck if you win. Just the fact that you
But what
nominated.
does it
People
do?
announce
It
your
means something on
name.
your
You're
resume.
now Grammy nominated artist.
Okay, what that do?
Hey.
We'll find out when you get.
Nah, I'm
status
fucking with
quo
y'all. I know
has
what it
now
mean. I was gonna see what y'all gonna say. Yeah, that what it is.
Your
though.
status quo has
You
now
can ask for a
become.
lot more bread. You feel me?
Yeah.
You
Are you
can ask for
crazy? I'm
different
Grammy
situations.
nominated. You know, it's like you add that to your resume.
That's what's up. I'm about to try to get Grammy nominated.
Oh yeah.
Me and DJ Dub at 23.
All night long.
I'm just like a Grammy nominated artist had my candles. I don't care nothing about
Yes,
Elbow Candle.
I
the
s- I
Queen
saw-
of Funk, Shaka, the Con,
Oh.
had my candles in March. I made candles for her when she came to Savannah for her dressing room, and she took them back to California with her. So that was a dope moment.
Darren Henson had a candle.
Yeah. The hazelnut coffee. He was the first person to get that, and I didn't start selling until about a month later.
Oh, don't
Yeah,
sleep
slap
on it
his
now.
head
Stay
again.
woke, man.
No, I didn't start selling on my website until afterwards
Oh.
because he had a movie called, I think it's like Black Coffee. It was
Yeah.
on Netflix, and I loved that movie. And so that's really what inspired Hazelnut Coffee, because that movie. And then when I found out that he was coming to town, Russell Kennedy, the owner of Indulge Coffee on Henry and Barnett Street. You need to go. It's a black-owned business. It is the bomb. Get the Carmen. That's my favorite drink. Once he hit me up and said, hey, you know, Darren's coming and we want to do blase. Oh, okay, cool, no problem. And so that's really where that started. But my highlight of, like, my life as a candle maker was Shaka Khan. Because growing up on her music, you know, just feel good. My hair's blown out. 'Cause, you know, my hair ain't like Shaka's, but I'm having a moment today.
Having a moment.
Having a shaking moment. But yeah, that was a cool moment in my life. And I cried at the concert because she said my name on stage.
Aw.
That's a real moment.
I bet. We typically ask our guests about the top 5, right? But while you're making candles, I understand that you have a playlist that you listen to. It's your lit playlist. So we gotta get you to name some of the songs that are on your playlist while you're making your candles.
No Jay-Z.
You know, honestly, most of my songs are like neo soul music because I like to just take my time. My favorite song, the one song that has to play first, no matter where I'm at, no matter how many candles I have to make, is On and On by Erykah Badu. It's something about that song. It's something about the beat
It sounds
of
like
it.
she making a candle on that shit.
Yeah. It do. Like that's number 1. Number 2 has to be
Twister,
Cranes
Get
in
It
the
Wet.
Sky. Shut your mouth. Cranes in the Sky by Solange. I really like that one. You know, that touches the soul a little bit. What's my next
R.
one?
Kelly by mine telling me nobody saying yes.
I got to hit Luther. I got to hit the never too much, and I got to speed it up a little bit.
Okay.
I like
Yeah.
older songs when I make my music. I also like, what's
Shit,
another
my head.
one? Anita Baker, Sweet Love. I like that one. And my number 5 would have to be Stir Fry by Migos. That's my newest one. And I play that. That's a repeat. Y'all want me to play it?
Shoot,
Stir
what
fry?
you do it.
I don't think
Lifestyle
I'm messing with it.
podcast. You do what you want to
It
do.
really
up
is.
here.
In the kitchen, wrist twisting like Stir Fry.
Why you
Listen, that's
to
an
Mama Love the
anthem.
Coco?
What?
All right,
No, I do listen to Yo Gotti. I'm just saying. Kind of making it similar.
fine.
I'm going to just throw it out there. But I do like Yo Gotti.
Why she looking for that? What y'all got going this week? What's coming up this week?
But it's coming out.
Bill, you ain't going to Afghanistan nothing this week?
That's
Like
like
I always
weeks.
going somewhere. Huh?
That's in a couple weeks.
Everything in a couple weeks.
But no, I ain't got nothing. I don't think. No photo shoots, nothing. No.
Y'all ready?
Ready, man.
Okay.
Oh, that one. Okay. I
Let's
ain't
talk.
no name of
Let
it.
me talk about a boss move. Speaking of the song right here.
Yeah. Huncho.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking
Shout out
about. I know
to
what you about to say. Yeah.
With the little.
Shout out to
emojis.
Apple with this,
Yeah,
man.
emojis.
That was
That's
a
a boss
move.
move.
Everybody else using their feature
That's a boss move.
for
on
the
the
little
emoji.
Instagram. That was smart
That's
because
a boss
everybody
move.
gravitated towards it. I thought that was cute. I
That's
kept
a
playing it. I was like, come on, Apple.
Yeah,
Played about 2
Come
times.
on, y'all.
yeah.
So yeah, I played that.
That shit made me say, I want somebody to do my music like that.
What you got going on this week?
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Shit. It's in the studio.
Yeah.
That's it. That's where I live at. Sounds interesting. I might get another tattoo or something. I don't know. Possibly. I don't know. I'll be doing shit, man. I can't call it, man. What you got going this week? What's the new scent? Give us the drop on the new scent.
Spa Day. I dropped it.
Is it
maybe
gonna be
11:30 this morning. So it's lemongrass, patchouli,
dropped it
black
today?
currant today.
Like-
So it's on the website. It's available in all 3 sizes that I've ever sold. 12 ounce, which is back there, the 4 ounce and the 8 ounce. So it's early enough for Valentine's Day. It's a good scent. Also, too, I don't know if y'all know it yet, but soy candles are massage candles too. So you know,
I
Okay.
can pour it on someone?
That's all about that.
yeah, you can. You
Somebody's
can.
daughter could get the kind of
No,
pour it on.
not somebody's daughter, Lord.
It ain't gonna be
Yeah.
nobody's son.
Somebody's
Gotta be somebody's son.
What's going on right now?
It's a good candle for aromatherapy. You know, a lot of
Yeah.
times we don't really realize we're always, so caught up in everything, but we don't have them. Don't play with me, okay? Don't play with me. You know mine. Don't play,
Fine,
okay?
bruh.
He's about to take me out my element. I'm trying to stay calm. But it's a good, like I said, it's a good aromatherapy. It's good for self care. Just
Sweet.
so I wrote a little note to my customers
So if I
on
get
the
a
importance
cold
of
like
self
that, you
care.
smell it. That'd be straight. Fine, bro.
I want you to go outside and find a corner.
Give the viewers some quick wick tips or some candle tips that we probably
Quick
wouldn't
wick
know.
tips.
Shut up. It is called wick
That's what that shit, right?
some wick things that we wouldn't know that you can do with a candle to either make it last longer or smell better or what.
Okay. So first things first, even though I clip the wick whenever I ship it out, when you get it, clip it just a little bit lower when you light it because like in this one, it's folded down because we didn't clip it before we lit it. But it's okay. And when we blow that out, after it cools down, you can pinch that black part off because it's already burnt through and then it burns again. Also too, usually candles, you're only supposed to let them burn between 2 to 4 hours. So it could be an even melt pool. So when the candle is melted all the way through on the top, you can go ahead and let it stay like that and it'll remain the same every time you burn it. It has like a burn memory when you do that. So it's a pretty cool thing, but that's pretty much like the most basic tips. Don't burn your candle around baby's kids, okay? We don't have time for your houses to burn on fire. They like candles, but that's okay. I also have wax melts to be on the safe side, which is
that?
equivalent. Wax melts are what you put on like the little oil burners and like the
All the little squares.
little squares, which is equivalent to these. There's 4 ounces, just the same. So I also have the alternative for people who don't necessarily care for fire, whether they have pets or they just don't get down with fire at all.
No. Well, tell our listeners where they can find you, all your social media handles and
Yes.
things of that nature.
You can find me on Instagram at Elon Wick, Facebook Elon Wick, Snapchat Elondia Denise. That's my personal one. You can follow all my shenanigans. It's not no, fellas. Bait up. I'm booed up, bait up. I'm done. My jersey's up. But Yeah, you can find me on social media there. You can also find me on elonwick.com. That is my website. There are discounts there. There are tips. I have a blog. I'm actually changing my website around. It's coming up soon once I actually sit down and have the time to change my website around, because that takes like 2 days. So you can find me there.
Your candles in the store, right?
Yeah, they were in
Bold
Soul Boutique in the Tanger outlet. And I'm actually not there right now.
Okay.
Because there were more than, I'm not the only vendor that was there.
Gotcha.
And so, you know, I like to make sure my stuff is right and how I want it. But it was a beautiful opportunity. I was super grateful because that's my first time being in a store. But I kind of like managing just being on my online store because I can distribute my candles across the country just me. Just me.
We get it.
What? Yeah, I got a question.
He like he had a question.
I got a question. So where do you see Elon Wick in the next 5 years?
5 years, honestly, I want either my own store or I want to share space with either like a bookstore or a coffee shop, something like that. I don't want to. Yeah, it could be like that. I always wanted to like be in like a coffee shop somewhere. It doesn't really have to be necessarily in Savannah. I've always just wanted to do that where I can do like candle making classes, just stuff like that. Just to be cool, just to have a new space and a new learning environment for Savannah. We have a clay spot where they do pottery. We have painting, but we don't have candle making. So I really want to kind of be the first to do that.
Oh, dang.
It's not firing. I'm not firing shots. But what I do want to talk about.
It's one of these though.
No, what I do want to talk about is opportunities in Savannah for Black entrepreneurs, though, because there's so much out there. In May or June, I was in Savannah Magazine for the Women in Business feature. I paid for the opportunity, and it broke my heart when I paid. Someone said to me, "You know, you're the only Black girl to be featured by yourself." This city is, 57% Black? Why are we not in there? Granted, their demographic for that particular magazine has a certain audience. All of us don't fit in this small bracket. There are brands that need to be put out there in other areas.
I look like, never mind.
Ain't nobody talking about you.
I'm just messing with you.
This is my moment, okay? My microphone is on. But I think that there are opportunities, and it's always that thing, well, we don't know. No one tells us. Everything isn't going to be told to you. You got to go out there and look. I've never had to, like, step on anybody else's opportunity just to find my own. I've literally looked out for me and made my own moves. And I won't promote anything that I've ever done until after the ink is dry, after the delivery is dropped off, after the check has been deposited. Okay, come on, check. So I just think, you know, for anybody that's watching, anybody that's listening that wants the opportunity, go out there and look, man. Like, do your research. Savannah has a lot going on. There's a lot that has been going on, stuff that we don't necessarily know about. But again, the information is really there. It just depends. Do you really want to look for it? Do you really want to make money outside of your usual circle? I'm going to just leave it at that. Your usual circle.
Somebody right now.
Somebody like, I can't wait to see her in that fucking candle.
You can come. You can find me at elonwick.com. Okay, run me that money.
Shooting shot.
I'll change your atmosphere, baby.
Okay.
Shooting shot.
Oh no, he's such a hater. Not the Nas diss track.
Yeah, let's get it.
He living in the past. Ain't they cool now?
Let's get it. Let's get it.
I can't.
Hey,
I can't.
Hey, y'all heard about the kidnapping at school though?
He woke up.
Yeah, he woke up. Don't worry about it. Oh, it's your breezer.
We out of here.
You on with Litlifestyle podcast.
Litlifestyle.
And if you see me